Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a Tesla Model X. Beautiful car, probably one of my favorite cars on the road. And we're gonna glue tab this little dent. Do you see that one right there? Hopefully my glue is hot enough. First try, I cleaned it up real nice. That's a lot of glue for that small sharp of a dent, but I want to bring most of it up with the first one. We're gonna give it its 45 seconds. Right now in where we are at, it's about 78, 76 degrees out, almost 80. It's pretty nice and warm. So I'll give it the time, and I'm not going to use the mini lifter because there's nowhere for those feet to sit. I guess they could sit like that without putting another dent in here with the corner of the mini lifter foot, but I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm gonna grab this and my glove. And we're gonna yank this little dent out. And I think it's about the right time. I feel it. It's about the time when I say thank you all for clicking on this video. I sure appreciate it. And I am kind of hindered by the Tesla charger, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna kind of man pull this one out. Oh, I felt it. I felt it move. Let's get the isopropyl alcohol on that. And a lot of that dent came out. If you want to take a look at it from back here, you can see a lot of that dent came out. You can keep clean looks through there. I'll grab my tab. If anything, we're going to go to a smaller tab. Yeah, guys, I would have to say that was a pretty nice one pull. I'm just looking for a different type of tab here. A slightly smaller one. Actually, just the same kind of size, but yeah, a lot of that came out. And what we're gonna do is get even closer with the board. I would have to say first pull, 65% of that dent came out. We'll grab Hammy and Tappy and say, please excuse the background noise. We're out here in nature at the Tesla charger. And that didn't help me. This was a lot more helpful. There we go. I do kind of want to cross angle it. And wow, a lot of that is coming out. If I want to give it one more little pull, I won't even use the whole tab. I'll just put one little dot of glue on it and give it a nice light pull once I get this tightness out of the bottom of it. So at this point is when I'd say, hey guys, if you want to hit that sub button, go ahead. It'll help out the channel, and you'll be notified whenever we make new content. This car right here is super neat, and I just would not want to leave a dent on it. I didn't want to try to access it from behind and taking the light out and taking the plastic out. I just said, let's see if the glue puller will work, and I think it did. I mean, for what we were hoping for, it's already done a great job. I'm going to put a line like that through the middle of the tab and lay it right down through the middle of that dent. Was that coffee shaky? Was that shakiness? No. Okay, let it dry. Give it the 45 seconds. And actually what I want to do, guys, is get that out of there. Move this over here so I got a little bit more room to move. Bring it on down. Still very tough to see. I'm going to actually move this towel down a little bit so I protect the car's features. Cool, like wing-like thing. There we go. I think we can see it a little bit better, and if you can't, well, I can't either. It's a tough one to see. But I think you saw what we did with that first pull. Got a lot of it out. This one I'm not going to yank on it super hard because I don't want to do a whole bunch of tapping, and I know how much it pulls. So we're going to come up real nice, give it a couple of good taps. Hopefully it'll pop right now. If not, I'm stopping. And I'm going to pull it off manually. It takes some patience sometimes, but when you feel like I don't want to have to tap down a bunch and I'll just rather pull it up slow, it's kind of like the thought of when you're doing a dent, you push on it real slow because you don't want to try to take it all up in 1 or 2 pushes. Well, wow, that did some dang good work. It's really tough to see now, guys. I think I'm gonna make one more tap down and one more pull up. So let's split and come right back to the end result. Okay, what we're doing now is breaking open that little sharp part because to me it didn't look as good as I wanted it to. And I know that the glue's pulling, so let's do it right. Get in there where it's the deepest and kind of spread it out. It's really, even as a long-term master tech, it's really kind of weird when you beat in the center of a dent. It always kind of freaks me out, but that sometimes is what needs to be done. I actually need to make this dent a round dent instead of a sharp little line. And now I'm going to use the Keiko Clear, little tiny smallest tab I have, and I'm going to drop it right in that sucker, let it dry real nice, and give it a good hard yank. This glue should be pretty hot now, and when I put it on the tab, that's going to hold really well. Now I'm waiting about 4 or 5 seconds, maybe 6 or 7 before I put it on the car. That determines how well it's going to hold on the car. The amount of time that you spend between glue out of the gun and glue to paint is very, very crucial. I usually spend about 9 seconds. Put it right onto the tab, wait about 8 or 9 seconds, and then drop it onto the car. Then I wait 45 seconds, then I pull it. And given that I'm at 76 degrees right now. So, a lot of different factors. Science, words, things. But number one thing is, don't forget the glove. Don't want to pinch the hands, because it has happened. Pinch, ow. Let's go over this thing. Uh, 10, 9, 8, 7. Hopefully you guys will have a good angle on what this looks like, because I am going to just give it the nice yank from right about here. It moved. I could feel it move just a teeny bit. Let's grab the isopropyl. A little bit of 91% ISO. And if need be, we'll put another tab on it. Oops, sorry. Another tab on it. Yeah, I think we do. We need another tab on it. Let's get the Keiko Clear. This time I'm going to do about half the amount of glue. I'm going to put it right on real quick. And I'm not going to push down. I'm going to let it just sit there and grab all the surface area it can, like a little pad. Right as it's drying, I just give it its little... Okay. So guys, I sure appreciate you sticking through this, I don't know, glue pull video on a Tesla Model X as it's charging. Electrified dent repair. And let's get the glove on. I'd say I'm about 30 seconds in on that. We're going to give it another 10 or 15 seconds. And the way that this foot sits is going to pull the highest amount. I know that the lowest part is on the back edge right up here, so I'm going to let that foot drop in like that, pull straight up. I think we're about there. It is pretty hot. I could wait, literally I could wait 2 or 3 minutes on this because of the heat in the air. But that pulled. I felt it pull, and that's what we wanted to feel, is a little bit of that kind of a feeling of that metal move. I wouldn't say shocked it, but it definitely gave it that, oh wow, a lot of pull. Very, very small residual, almost looks like an orange peel. I think we probably will make one more little tiny pull and then call it good, because it already looks so much better. It's very, very hard to find, but you guys know me, you know I got to keep on going until it looks really good. Let's grab that same tab, the Keiko Clear, and the same amount of glue and the same amount of drop down. Just a nice little half a blob of glue right into the middle, not push down. And that is going to be the one. I have faith. So great. This is going to look pretty darn nice. As opposed to what it was when I first made that first pull, I'd say it did a whole bunch of good in that. And this is just kind of the finite work of what you can do with glue pulling. But once again, sure do appreciate y'all clicking on the video. If you want to hit that sub button, you can. It'll help out the channel a lot, and you'll be notified every time we make a new video. I think we're about 45 seconds there. And thank you to all my 2,000 subs that have already hit that button. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Scratched my arm putting in a radiator the other day, or helping wifey put in the radiator. She did all the work. I just was there to scratch my arm. And I think what I'm going to do is just give it a little bit of a tap down, but not another glue pull. I'm just going to kind of leave it at the very, very shallow orange peel of a dent. Since I'm here, I can give it one more pull. But that's just because my perfectionistness is coming out. So I'll keep you guys with me for one more pull. I know this video is getting long, but I want to see it come out just a little bit better. It was kind of, we saw that dent, we said, well, let's stick something on it. I didn't want to go in behind it and start tooling on it because of the formation of this metal. It makes it really, really structurally hard. Start pushing on a silver car like that, you're going to instantly show push marks. And that's not professional. So what we wanted to do is get as much of it out as we could while remaining professional and not tearing the car apart, and doing what we can in 10 minutes. So let's give it a nice pull. That one moved. I felt it and I heard it. Well, what do you know, guys? Let's see what this looks like. Much, much better. Let's see if you can see that. Let me give it a little wipe down. Take a look right into it, and then we'll take this off. And it's got a little high tug. It's got a little high tug that I will probably tap down. But otherwise, that came out real nice, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hit that like on the way out. This has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.